The Frisco, Texas band of Tyler Toney, twins Kobe and Corey Cotton, Cody Jones, and Garrett Hilbert, as well as several celebrities and personalities, have been engaging in all manner of stunts, trick shots, battles, and perfection attempts for more than 10 years now. They have received so much popularity that at the moment, they have over 46 million subscribers on just YouTube. There were a whole lot of videos uploaded by their channel that we tried our best to narrow it down as much as we could. Here are the top 10 best Dude Perfect trick shots and some other news on Dude Perfect. Sitting at number 10, Cowboy Stadium Trick Shot 2011. For this one, our favorite YouTubers were at Cowboy Stadium and they decided to do trick shots. He launched a ball from one end of the stadium to where the hoop was, and it also landed. Whether that's luck or pure talent, who knows, but it's entertaining to watch either way. Then we have the water bottle flip craze 2016. Which one of us doesn't remember the water bottle flip craze that took the internet by storm in 2016? First, these guys did one from the terrace to the roof of the car, which landed perfectly. Then they decided to kick things up a notch and they flipped the bottle across the room and it landed on the edge of the golden play button. Next, they did the big bottle truck flip. They flipped it in a moving truck and it landed perfectly on the barrel. These guys really are on a roll here. Next, they tried something relatively simple yet tricky, the reverse bottle cap flip, which is the same thing, but the bottle has to land perfectly on the cap now. They've got a great landing every time. Next, at number 8, Ping Pong Trick Shots, video number 3. Here, the gang did some ping pong trick shots. They set up some Oreo dominoes, then the ball proceeds to hit the mousetrap, which in turn also lets the marbles go, then it's the mousetrap up and away, after which the balloons are let go. Then, the golf ball hits the car, making its way up the track. This has to be one of, if not the most insanely detailed trick shots ever. The setup alone definitely took hours. Next, we have the world record shot from a rooftop 2016. For this one, a new world record was set. They did a trick shot from on top of a building, which actually landed too. This is the world's longest basketball shot. It's also officially the world's longest blindfolded hook shot. The previous record was 415 feet, but here they attempted 500. Then, we have the kicking video featuring Johnny Hecker 2013. For this trick shot, they made a football pass to a guy on the other side of the goal who was also jumping on a trampoline throughout. The timing for this one had to be absolutely perfect. Another trick shot they tried was throwing a football from the roof all the way to a kiddie pool that was a field away. Man, it's like these guys are magicians when it comes to aiming. All the shots somehow play out so beautifully that you can't help but wonder how. Next to all these shots, throwing a basketball into a hoop without even looking doesn't seem as impressive anymore. Though, these guys have done their fair share of those too. Now, sitting at number 5, the basketball pyramid. In this video, they get 60 basketballs. What could they possibly do with so many basketballs, you ask? Well, they made a pyramid out of them and then shot the balls with arrows. It's actually pretty cool watching the arrow go clean through the ball in slow motion. Up next, real life trick shots. Here, the gang does some things that we could do right at home. One could be throwing the trash out by launching it like a softball all the way to the trash can. Other ideas are throwing packages into the holders, bags on the rack, pillows in their places, magnets on the oven, rings on their holders, straws into drinks, and you get the gist. These would definitely be really fun to play if you have guests over and run out of board games. Up next, at number 3, ping pong trick shots. We can't help ourselves. We just really love the ping pong trick shots. The precision that goes into them is unmatchable. Watch as the ping pong ball goes into the pipe, slides all the way down, comes out, and then heads forward to a fender bender on the ramp, then goes into the dryer accelerator and ends up in the funnel, after which it heads straight for the dominoes and lands. It's a success. The science and thought that went behind this one must have been absolutely insane. There was so much room for error, and yet everything went really smoothly. Then we have helicopter battleship. Helicopters and battle explosions. This is undoubtedly one of Dude Perfect's biggest trick shots. It's crazy to think that these are the same guys who started off their careers throwing ping pong balls into Pringles cans. The rules of this battle are that there are 2 teams, and while in a helicopter, both teams have to drop bombs on their opponent's helicopter and try to sink it. It takes 2 hits to destroy a helicopter unless it's a toilet or a missile, which are instant kills. Okay, so this one definitely can't be tried at home, but it's still one of the best from these guys. Before we get to our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. As we said, there were just so many trick shots to choose from. NRG Stadium Trick Shot. This right here is the current world record for the highest basketball shot. He assumes the position, he shoots, and the ball goes straight through the hoop. How did he pull this off? And how did he make it look so easy? Card throwing trick shots. For this trick shot, they called over Rick Smith Jr., who's a professional magician and card thrower. And as you can see, throwing cards isn't as simple as it looks. Those cards slice through the board just as well as darts. They can spin so fast that they can even cut vegetables when thrown. And not just that, but notice how clean and sharp the cuts are. Okay, now this looks kind of dangerous. One of the trick shots here involved cards being thrown at a stationary man instead of knives, but they are just as dangerous. And then we have archery trick shots. For this trick shot, the crew decided to take the tiniest possible target and shoot an arrow at it. As you can see, it really couldn't get any smaller than this. The target is just a little bit bigger than the head of an arrow. It'll take nothing short of a miracle to make this one happen. Not only is the target impossibly small, but it's also going to be thrown in the air right before the shot, and yet the arrow lands perfectly on it. We can't help but wonder how many tries this must have taken to finally get right. But trick shots aren't all. Dude Perfect has some major future plans lined up. Dude Perfect may have gotten famous for their trick shots, as well as their sports-related videos, but now it seems they are entering the professional golf space. The YouTube group has recorded and uploaded a video that will grab every golf fan's attention, with the gang collaborating with Bryson DeChambeau and the Masters. Yes, this is not a hoax, it's actually the Masters, an event that happens at Augusta National, which is one of the most, if not the most iconic and expensive golf clubs in the entire world. The format of the video, with the voiceover done by one of the most iconic broadcasters in the world, Jim Nantz, is an all-sports golf battle. For those of you who don't know how that goes, the guys are given a bag full of sports equipment such as bows, arrows, hockey sticks and all, and they must use that equipment instead of golf clubs to get in the hole in as few strokes as possible. Right after the intro, the guys use a variety of equipment, with a memorable scene being DeChambeau slamming a shot from a tennis racket straight into one of the creeks, before someone cracks a joke about the American shouting 4, something that others have called him out for not doing previously. We can't say that we know exactly when filming happened. The leaderboards and grandstands are clearly visible throughout, meaning that it was probably recently. Although some were really looking forward to the video, some weren't exactly keen on it, with one person commenting, "I have extremely mixed feelings about this," whilst another tweeted, "Not sure about this. Bunch of hockey sticks and frisbees being thrown around at Augusta National?" Whichever way you decide to look at it though, it's pretty entertaining to see Augusta National let these types of stunts on their course. But it shows that times are changing, and maybe that's not a bad thing. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be a part of the fun. Make sure you click the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded, and that's it for now.